Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Talk Live with Arnette D Love. And I do have my assistant back. Okay, so look, the first show did not um, go off too well as far as my guests. So I decided I wasn't going to leave you hanging, baby. We're going to do another whole show. And so I'm going to keep that other one going because I did look kind of cute, didn't I? I did. And so once again, let me thank y'all so much for your prayers. The forum went pretty well. By the grace of God, I pray that it is His will that I do win the position, one of those seats on the school board this year, so we can make it a better place, even better, make it even better, you know. So we just gonna talk story today. That's what kind of session this was. We just gonna be talking some stuff, nothing specific. We got some events coming up. We have on the 24th, we'll be at the parade. Fishbowl Parade. Also, y'all know that I'm the commander of the American Legion. So also on the 24th, we will have a free event, a free dance at the American Legion. Now listen, we're asking for donations for our Americanism, which is our children and youth portion of the Legion, that program, where we do things for the children. And so we're asking, even though that the event is free, and you're going to have a good time, y'all better know it. Even though the event is free, we're asking you to bring something nice for our kids so that we can take care of our babies, okay? So we appreciate you in advance. We're going to see you on the 24th at the parade, and then at 9 o'clock that evening, we're going to see you at the Legion, and we're gonna have some fun. And I want y'all to come see me. Like I say, I am the commander, but I will dance with you. It doesn't matter who you are. We'll get on that floor and we're gonna dance, dance, dance. And we want you to go and purchase some nice, good old golden fried chicken and all the other stuff that you might want. Okay, but the admission to this event is free. We're just asking for donations, and that is at the 2711 Peach Street, William H. Harrison, American Legion Post 190. I can't wait till the 24th. I can't wait to celebrate the Fishbowl weekend, and we're going to have so many people visiting us. Y'all know what? I might just have a husband somewhere up in there. Might find me a boo somewhere up in there.
No,
like that. That's African, y'all. That's what they do. I might have me a boo. So anyway, y'all see her over there. What's going on, Lisa? Trying to look all 80s fly, honey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to let this grow. I want to see how big my poof get.
Mickey Mouse down, y'all.
All the way down to the tennis shoes, baby.
To the tennis
That's
shoes.
what I do, baby.
Oh,
That's what
goodness.
I do. Well, I want to throw a little plug in there. I'm having my first production September 25th from 6 to 8. Miss Arnette Love right here was able to donate her time to us, and I really appreciate that. I'm looking to create a relaxing atmosphere with candlelight, some nice food while you listen to good reading. And trust and believe, it is good reading. It's not for the kids, baby, though. Let me tell you that ahead of time. But if you're looking to relax before you get the kids back off to school on Monday, this is the event to be at, because I'm going to make sure you have a good time. I'm a host, and I'm going to make sure I pour that drink for you. You understand where I'm coming from, but it's non-alcohol, because I know you need to get home safe.
And we don't drink.
Right.
But you have to be 18. You have to be 18. We don't contribute to the delinquency of minors over here.
No.
Okay?
This is not a PG. This is rated R.
But it is a book reading, and the book is grown folk. And but you learn. You learn from my experiences. It's like a bio type book, and a book that will soon be a movie. It will be a movie. So you get to hear it from me, and then you get to see it on the big screen. Well, it might be a bit little screen, but just the same, it will one day be a movie. Thanking God in advance for that elevation. So look.
Excuse me, I just put this in. Also, if you would like to purchase a book during the event, it's $15. And, you know, you got the author right here that was signed.
Absolutely.
So that way, when you see it on the screen, you say, I already got my book signed. I already heard from her face to face. So I'm looking forward to you supporting me, and I just think it'll be a blessing, fun time.
And the event is $25.
$25.
She didn't tell you.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And what'll happen is you will get an electronic ticket text to you. We're doing that thing. It's gonna be personalized with your name on it.
Our baby sister.
One person per ticket, okay? But it's gonna be well worth it. Like she said, she's gonna have some food, and the atmosphere gonna be relaxing.
Secure building, so you don't have to worry about anybody coming in and out. It's gonna be secure.
A little bit of music until I start reading, and we're gonna do a thing. And we're only gonna keep you about 2 hours. I think that's how long she got it set up for.
Yes.
So about 2 hours, and we're gonna be out of there, and you're gonna hear that book, and you're gonna go home, baby, and whoever your boo thing is.
Let me tell you, mine was in trouble once I got finished with that book. Just, close the kids' ears.
Well, with me, I've done enough, so I'm good. I can read the book and go to sleep. That's what I can do. Because, I've already done that. Been there, done that. And speaking of book, when we were talking about on the last show that you couldn't hardly hear, we were talking about one of the characters in the book. And just so happened, he and I had met again. And we were just two different people, though, my other Lisa was asking me about what happened, and we was just too far apart. We had grown two different aspects of life and relationships, He believed in one thing, I believed in something else, so you had to let it go. Y'all know I like that song. Think I better let it go.
Hey.
Doo, 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 doo. Looks like another love TKO. Yes, can't be scared of those little TKOs. You don't want to be miserable your whole life or the rest of your life. Because I have to say rest of my life because I'm almost 50. And I know.
Yes, we heading to 50, baby. We don't look
girl, that she got a few more years. That girl looks good for to be almost 50.
Yes,
I
she
know
do.
it.
Beautiful.
I know it.
That's
but I am almost 50.
God is so
and
good.
so at 50, I ain't got time to play. I remember one time, Daddy said that basically he was like, it's gonna be an act of Congress for me to get married. It's gonna be an act of Congress for me to get married.
Daddy was ready to marry you that day you was out there.
That
was funny.
All I did was play with the man head. He ready to take
Daddy
to the
said,
altar.
I'm certified.
And good gracious.
And I was like,
I'm like, going to the chapel. All I did was mess with his hair. Dang.
Daddy was ready to put that hand in hand, baby.
Got me all desperate. Good thing we ain't in Africa. I can imagine a man he'd choose for me. He'd be like, you can't find your own. I got one. I'm find one for you.
Oh, gosh.
But, it is what it is. And that's why I was just saying, just always take your time. Be happy within yourself. And then you don't have to look for anyone or look towards anyone to bring you happiness. Be happy. Make yourself happy. I don't care what you're going through right now. No matter what you're going through, find your happy space.
Yes.
Find your happy space. My happy space, honestly, y'all, I can't wait. I got to go check on some folks. A man about a mule. And once I check on this man about a mule, I'm going home, getting my happy space. On my couch, in front of my computer, in front of my television, with my phone in my hand. I'm happy. I'm happy there. And so you got to find out what makes you happy by yourself. Okay, if you're by yourself, what makes you happy by yourself? With me, I just told you what makes me happy by myself. I like count my money too. I check my bank accounts 2, 3, 4 times a day. Like something gonna change, y'all. It's funny to me, but
you never know.
I check my bank accounts 2, 3, 4 times a day to make sure ain't no funny business going on. That makes me happy. That's my happy space. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that. Honestly, like your account is very important because we just had a situation. You got to be very careful with your bank account stuff, and it's good to keep a check on it because basically almost $800 was stolen from our account. Somebody making purchases with PlayStation and stuff. So it's very important to keep a check with your account because if you do not, people can get over and stuff. You know, even though we had to start all over, get bank card stuff, it's important to keep a watch on your account.
Man, they scamming every way
Yes.
they can. I
Yes.
don't even understand it.
I don't understand how they even let 20-something transactions, the bank itself, go through back to back like that without, you know, seizing
Sometimes
that.
they can do it without it catching up, you know. Like with mine, I remember one time. Let me tell you who ain't gonna do it. Let me tell y'all right now. Capital One ain't gonna do it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Capital One ain't gonna do it, baby. Let me
That
tell you
is
something.
true.
You be in line, that dog gonna jump out. That don't work. You be like, what? I know I got money. I got. No, you gonna call them. And most of the time, Wells Fargo too.
But you know what Captain One did? I went to
What?
left here one day, go get gas, right? I knew I had the money up there. I went to put the card in the thing, it declined it. They sent me a text asking, did you just try to make a purchase at so-and-so? If you did, you know, reply back yes. And when I did, they said, now retry.
Yeah.
So Capital One do have your back.
Capital One don't be playing. Capital One, because they know, you know, they're a second time credit card people. You know, you mess up your credit, they give you a second chance.
That's right.
Second chance.
That's right.
But they ain't going to let you get screwed over or you screw them over with that money. So you can pretty much count on Capital One.
That's right.
Capital One.
Capital One.
I done gave y'all a plug. My Cash App is $MINLOVE. Y'all can gonna do something with that. Because I done gave you a good old plug now. I need to start getting with these people too about these advertisements.
Yeah, y'all going on and apply for Capital One.
No more. No more Capital One until they start paying me.
Okay, $, Big Red, 757.
Not you paying me.
Yeah, I'm in this plug too.
No.
You
no.
see, she's so
No.
selfish. She like she the big
No.
sister, and I respect that. You can keep it.
Look, y'all. For those of you who don't know, though, I'm running for school board, Portsmouth Public
Yes.
School Board.
Number 4.
I'm number 4 on the ballot, and I'm telling you, I'm looking to do big things for our kids. Now, don't miss this opportunity for me to work hard and hustle and try to get some stuff in legislation if we have to. You know what I'm saying? I got the time. God has blessed me, and I just want to work for our children. I don't, you know, talk about what nobody else does. All I want to do is build upon the foundation that we already have and move forward and work hard for our babies so that when I get old, I'm confident that they can take over and make decisions for us. Because I don't plan to leave Portsmouth. So I need some people that I can count on that remember what I used to do. And in return, they do the same but better.
Yes.
And so I'm asking you to give me the opportunity to work for our kids. I'm a P-Town girl to heart. I listen, born and raised here.
Yes.
Okay? And I don't want to do nothing but give back. I have been blessed. I'm not trying to be seen. I can be seen on my other outlets. I got a radio show. I got this show. I got different little businesses that I can be seen on. I don't need to be seen on the school board. I want to be useful on the school board. All about the kids. And you got to love up on them. And it doesn't matter about you know, this, that, and the other. I think we include a whole bunch of stuff that's distracting us from the focus of education. I'm going to do for everybody non-bias, okay? I am the candidate for all citizens. I cry. It doesn't matter what your race is, what your nationality is. It doesn't matter. When the parents hurt, I hurt.
Yes.
Understand that. I don't care what you are. You are a parent. Just like I'm a parent, something happened to your kids, it bothers me.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You want someone who would treat your child as though it was their child. You know, nourish them and bring them up. Because without education, we are nowhere. And Portsmouth need that. We need people who are going to get up there and who's going to fight for our children.
Just want to get our kids excited about
Yes.
education,
Absolutely.
excited about their life, excited about what they're going to do next. What's my next step? Excited about building businesses. I mean, you know, empires for themselves. I mean, they might not never get to where they want to, but as long as they're working for it, they're going to be happy. They're going to be excited. Just like me. I got a small office. Me and my sister share this office. She do her little thing and pretend to be my assistant on the side. and we got this smaller space, but guess what? It's our space.
Yeah.
As long as we paying for it, it's our space, right? And so we can come in here and do what we're gonna do up in here, and just be proud to say that we are business owners and
Absolutely.
entrepreneurs and whatnot, like So that's how I want our kids to be.
Yes.
Proud of what they do, not walking around ashamed to tell somebody what they do in life. Come on, we better than that. They're better than that, and we're gonna make them better than better. Okay, and so now back to this show here, because this is our talk story session. In talk story session, we just talk about anything, just start grasping stuff like that. So we done talked about my ex. There wasn't an ex. We couldn't even get to it no more.
But think about it. That was a 25-year lapse in there. So everything's not going to be the same as it was. Y'all not the same, people as you were 25 years ago.
24 years ago.
24 years ago.
We were actually, it was like, we were like animals.
You see?
we were like animals, so it really, I can't even really say that it was much there 24 years ago. Okay?
But you're grown.
So we grown now, and you're trying to figure out what's on your mind. And then 24 years ago, we didn't care what was on the minds because we didn't want to know what was in your mind. We just was animals. So 24 years later, you try to figure out, okay, how you thinking now? And so now we realize that we probably wouldn't have liked each other back then, either. And so
you're no longer rabbits.
no, but when I have when I do the movie, good Lord, I gotta find two people that's gonna be like we were and be believable on the movie. Now that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good because I'm a coach.
I'm excited.
I'm a coach the girl. I'm a coacher. I'm a coacher. She gotta make me feel it. She gotta make me feel like I'm reliving it all over again. The person that played me gots to be good, and I don't want no B-rated actress or nothing like that. I need you to be good so we can get this thing on Netflix, baby. We're gonna get it on Netflix. So whoever think they can play me, now y'all gotta look at my old pictures. I was a little girl. I was size 6'8", all that stuff. I was fly. You gotta be fly. You gotta have. Now I don't know if you gotta put on a wig or a perm or whatever, but get that pretty hair going on, and you gotta play me, and you gotta play me right. I was always funny. But I ain't take no tea for coffee. So you're going to have to study me, and I'm going to help you. But when it comes to those special scenes, you got to be believable. And if you can get them scenes down pat.
And you got to be confident.
We're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. We're going to be Netflix rich, baby. Because we're going to get this movie on and popping real soon. Just trying to get through this campaign. And then we're going to start working on the movie. But You're a Minister, ... And it's going to be awesome. I'm telling you. And Netflix, I know they're going to want a part 2 after they get the part 1. Y'all think I'm playing. We're going Netflix.
I'm excited.
We're going Netflix. I don't know who you can play, though. Who can
I'm just an extra, baby. I want to sit back and be the extra.
You're going to have to be an extra.
I just be the extra.
Yeah. I'll make you somebody. Maybe
I'll be one of them friends that
that I used to tell everything to, because I used to hang with older women. So I would come and tell them. Now they didn't know everything I was doing, but they knew some of the people I was dating. Okay, so you might be one of the older women I would come and talk to and eat. I would eat at their house, and then after I eat, I go on about do my little thing. So I might make you one of the older women. That's if you can act, because if you can't act, you can't be in my show. I'm not gonna have no B-rated actresses. You gotta be able to act.
Yeah, my name start with A. Okay.
Now I might even be in the show as an extra, as one of the actors.
You gotta have a cameo. You have to.
Yeah, I might be in the show as an actress. The cameo. And be like, girl, if you don't get your tail in there and do what you gotta do. Something like that. Trying to pop off. Since I was terrible. I was terrible, but I became a diamond in the rough. I mean, when you hit that black stuff off the hit that coal off the diamond and
And it
stuff.
shine through.
It's me. That's what you get. And so I want to encourage other people. So I can't wait to start this movie. I was going to work with somebody, but I don't have time to wait. So we're going to get some equipment. So after this election, I will be coming to y'all for donations and fundraisers so we can get the right equipment that we need for the movie. And then we're going to get some actresses for the movie. And then we're going to get paid when we get on Netflix. We're going to get paid, okay? We will get paid when we get on Netflix. I don't know who calling me, but let's see who calling me, y'all. Hold on. I'm doing my show. Let me give you a ring back, please.
What?
I'm doing my show. You called me in the middle of taping my show.
I want a question.
You want a question on my show? Don't curse.
All these
What's your question, sir?
you don't take food stamps.
Do I take food stamps? No, sir. I'm
You
not.
see that? Hey,
I'm not going to jail. Do you have any other questions, sir?
Your dog got stolen.
I don't play about no food stamps. So what? Any other questions?
No, ma'am. Y'all have a blessed day, ma'am.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Let me tell y'all something. People so used to me playing and laughing and joking and all that stuff, and they can't even be serious when they calling me doing my show. Now, I took him serious. I was going to let him say something real serious, right? Now, he want to ask about some food stamps and dogs. Anyway, but it's all about knowing when to have fun and when to not have fun, when to be serious and all that stuff. And I thank God that I'm able to adapt and try, you know what I'm saying? Not to stick in the mud and whatnot. I'm a P-Town girl. To me,
every time she said, I just smile because I'm a P-Town girl too. I love it.
That is special to me. I don't care what nobody think about P-Town
Me neither.
right now, because back in the day, P-Town was everything. We didn't call it P-Town. We just called it Portsmouth from Portsmouth. Portsmouthtorium.
They changed a lot of stuff. It went from Academy Park
To KP.
To KP.
Oh, and what gets me
Fairwood
is...
Homes.
Well, yeah, Academy Park.
Fairwood
Fairwood
Homes.
Home, then KP, right?
Yeah.
And what gets me is people that was in Fairwood Homes and KP act like they the only Academy Park people. Have y'all lost your minds?
Academy Park was first.
We was
baby.
up in there in the 70s.
Yes.
In the 70s, I lived in Academy Park, honey. 1979, I was going to school from Academy Park.
And we was on the same street. Did not even know it.
Don't tell our family secrets.
I ain't telling no secret. I'm just saying
But-
we was on the same street.
Daddy don't like that. Telling our business.
I ain't telling our
Tell-
business. We was on the Elliott Avenue.
Don't tell our business.
Okay, let me. Hey,
He said you can't.
Daddy tell you quick. He said.
I ain't gonna
He
tell you
said,
my business.
don't worry about my business. He said when he did that video, he said, that's another story. Don't I ain't telling you my business.
But yeah, you know, there was before it was a Fairway Homes and KP. It was Academy Park, honey.
Yes.
It was Academy Park. It was the Tower Man. It was all that going on, and that
The pool, the rec center, McLean Avenue, Below. Come on.
because some of us do know the story about Tower Man, and some of us know who he was. I used to know his name by heart, but I forgot. And I can't remember. I can't even believe I forgot the name of the Tower Man. But yeah, some of us knew exactly who he was. I don't know who telling. I'm just saying.
He would have had to fight for me.
Some of them ladies, I think, was leaving them windows open on purpose.
Yeah, they probably saying, I want to see what it's like.
I heard. Listen, I heard, and I ain't even gonna lie. I heard that some of them women was leaving them bathroom windows up on purpose and had the towel waiting for him.
Oh my goodness.
I
For
did.
real,
When I was
sis?
young,
Oh,
when I was a little girl, y'all, I heard, because you know, when you was young, you just eavesdrop. You better not say nothing.
shucks.
You just listen. And the word on the street was that some of y'all mamas, some of y'all mamas was waiting for the Tower Man. I'm just
I'm going to see what
saying.
this all about. I'm going to see if it's worth the towel.
I'm just saying, some of y'all mamas was waiting for him.
You know what? We not even.
I did not start that rumor, y'all. It started years ago, almost 40 years ago. I didn't start that rumor, but that was the rumor that some of y'all mamas was leaving them windows open in the bathroom with the towel hanging on the rack, waiting on the towel man. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard as a child. But anyways, I know with me, man, I would tell that time man Taylor. I would tell him we had weapons all around our house.
He would have thought it wasn't worth it.
My mama had weapons all around the house. It was so crazy because she would like, go get my thing. We knew where everything was by code name. Go get it in the hall. We knew where everything was. She trained us so good. And we was like, when we be in the house sometimes, she be like, get down. And baby, if you didn't get down, you got slapped. When she said get down, that means get down because that means mama was about to start shooting somebody. And so that means you get down so you won't get a bullet. You see what I'm saying? So you know how people have fire drills? Mama had all that kind of stuff going right out there in the county park. We knew how to get out the house. We knew how, we knew everything. My mom was an excellent mother. She was an excellent mother. She was a far better mother than me. I'm telling you. Because my mom used to cook too. And that's what she got me. She would cook full course meals for us. Far better mother than I am. Because my sons already know we eating out. I told my son, I said, I don't go. He said, Mama, I know firsthand. You got to tell me. I know. But you know what? Your kids, I always say your kids pay attention to what you're doing, And my son, he's about to graduate coming up. And he told me today that I do too much for other people. This is what he said. He said, you do too much for other people and they don't appreciate it. You need to stop doing stuff for other people because they don't appreciate you. Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a strong person, but that made me cry because the fact of the matter is, my son watched me over the years doing stuff for people, and people taking advantage of me, and people not appreciating me, and people trying to dog me out when all anything I meant was, to do for their good. And I cried for that reason, and the fact that I don't know how to treat people the way they treat me. I don't know how to not help people or to not want to, do stuff for people's good. I don't know how. Now, as mean as I am, see, that's the thing. That's a diamond in the rough, baby.
Cross you, and you too many times, and but it take a lot for you. But then
a diamond in the rough. See, you just don't know who you're dealing with. As mean as I can be, and like she said, it really is when I'm crossed, when somebody has shown me to be, an enemy, a foe. I don't know how to mistreat people. Okay. I don't know how to say I'm not going to help this person. I couldn't even tell him that I was going to stop because I knew I wasn't going to stop. I'm going to continue to help people, the best way I can. I'm going to continue to volunteer. I'm going to continue to serve. And I couldn't tell my son that I was going to stop, even though he said I need to stop. Now, I know what kind of man he going to be. He going to be like, he can get up out my face right now.
He ain't going to deal with too much.
He ain't going to deal with too much. And he, telling me I need to stop doing for people because they don't appreciate
And that's because
you.
he see how people do you. So that has an effect on him because he's saying, I'm not going to allow somebody to do me like they did my mother. So that's important. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. And that's why you got to be careful what happens around your child. But one thing that he will be able to say is that my mother lived a life of service.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that. I can deal with that. I can deal with him on the flip side saying that people treated me, but I can also really appreciate him realizing that I lived a life serving other people. So I can deal with that, the pros and the cons, but I don't know how to mistreat people. I say I'll do something, but 9 times out of 10, if it's something to harm somebody else as far as their their living arrangements, their well-being. I can't do it. Most of the time I won't do it. Now, if you really get to me, I might flip it to somebody else, let them do it. Now, I got some friends that are treacherous.
Me. Don't let this smile fool you for 1 second.
Girl, they know you.
I'm crazy as a bed bug when it comes to that. It's crazy stuff.
I'm telling you, I would not. I just, it's not in me, you know. And so, but I thank God for that, because
it was important because he came to you.
Yeah, he told me today he was going out the door, and I was saying, I think I told him I'm tired.
But that's a good mother when your child can come to you and tell you how they feel. You doing right somewhere along the line, because your child got to be able to trust the very person that's there for them, to be able to come and tell them, Mom, I really think you're overdoing it.
He always told me, he was like, tell them no. Tell them you're not going to do it. Tell them you can't do it. Like, I'd be like, I'm going to go do this for these people. Mom, you need to go to sleep. You need to rest, So some days I'll just be like, no matter what's on my calendar, I would just not do anything. I would just not do anything. And he's happy with that, But I want my children and my grandkids to see the work that I've done. They know the work that I've done, and people know the work that I have done and what I do. I don't do a lot because I'm a little older, but people see me out there in these streets with my boots on the ground, caring about other people. They see it. And when I die, I've already instructed my son, nobody gets to speak over my body and tell a lie. Nobody. I told him, you cut them off. Do not allow people to lie.
That's right.
If you knew that person had deceived me, we haven't talked in years, do not let them speak at no time during my services. And my son's like, you ain't got to worry about that. And I know they gonna handle that. That's and right. I mean that.
That's true though.
I mean it. And as a matter of fact, I have every intention of doing my own eulogy. Now, I don't know when the Lord gonna call me home. I ain't done it yet. But I have every intention of doing my own eulogy. And all I want them to do is play it. Just play it. That's it. I don't want people coming at the time of day, you're going to do the eulogy, and good and well, I did not speak to you while I was living. No, you don't get to do it.
See, my thing is, I don't even want a service. I just want a viewing with the song is over now, the storm is over now, and just come out, say your last goodbyes or whatever, and that's it. I don't want a funeral. I just want a viewing.
You going to be cremated?
No.
Well,
I am donating organs, but I'm not going to be cremated, but I just want a viewing and the song playing, the storm is over now.
I don't think that I'm going to be able to donate anything, because I'm going to have in my will that my sons have to try to revive me at least about 5, 6, 7 times.
Well, I'm not getting a DNR. I'm not going to do that, but
you can't just let me go.
But once God take me, I want someone, if my organs can help someone, you might get a little fatty liver. I'm sorry, because I like fried.
Well, you might get my eyes, but do you really want my eyes? Something like that.
Meaty bags.
I don't mind.
Take them to the grave.
They can have the eyes. They can have the eyes.
Yeah. I got a big heart. So you can have my heart.
But you can't have my heart, because if you take my heart, that means I'm going for real. My sons need to make sure I'm going for real before, See, but anyway, I'll let them figure that one out. But they can have the eyes. But I told my son that, when I die now, my service, I'm going to need a horse and carriage to take me one more time around my city.
Oh, yeah.
P-time. Y'all take me one more time. Now, the youngest one was saying, you ain't got to worry about that. That was... he said... He don't know. I was talking to him, y'all. Listen, I say, okay, we talk about, when I die. I say, okay, Trey. So listen, when I die, I want y'all to go ahead on and get the horse and carriage ride, and take me around the city one more time. Oh no, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm like, wait a minute, what? He told me, so you ain't gonna be no horse and carriage ride. I said, but I'm telling you what I want. He's talking about, but you said not to waste your money. I said, it's not wasting my money.
If it's something you want.
It's my money. He's like, well, it's really going to be our money, so we're just going to go ahead and take you to the military. So he's going to take you to the military cemetery.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to pay that $200. He said, we're not going to waste some money. I said, well, I tell you what, if I'm some kind of, well-known in the community when you do the horse and carriage, he said, if you well-known in the community, we'll do a horse and carriage ride for you. He said, but if you're not well-known, mama, you're going straight to that cemetery.
Oh, my goodness. You won't know.
This is the same one that
He's like,
said
you won't know.
that I was a do not resuscitate patient.
That's why I said I'm not getting a DNR.
He said, I said, what? He said, no, you do not resuscitate patient.
Yeah.
That's why he got to go in my will that they must resuscitate me. Because that boy right there,
Lord.
I guess he said when it's over, it's over. But yeah, I just want to leave y'all hanging today. I don't know how long we've been talking, but I didn't want to leave you hanging with the first video because you couldn't hardly hear us. But this was just us talking story. I love the talk story sessions. I love it because we just talk about anything, reaching out and whatnot. I don't have no life as far as a romantic life right now. God only knows what I get. Well, y'all gonna have some good stuff to listen to. Cause it's going. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to play catch up. But right now, I'm pretty sure it's coming. Cause when my son get out of school, I think I'll be out more or whatnot. I'm traveling more and stuff, like that. It'd be nice to have a travel partner. Now that I can deal with. Maybe not a real relationship day to day, but a traveling partner. I think I can really get that. Maybe we meet here. Let's meet here and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You get your own room, I get my own room. And we be a traveling partner. You know what I'm saying? I meet you at 8 o'clock for breakfast. I think that'll be good. So I'm probably going to start looking for traveling partners. But we got to get that movie going. So anyway, so be on the lookout for But You're a Minister, ... the movie. The movie. Y'all hear the fun? That's a suspense.
Rated.
The movie. Yes, rated XXX. And I mean, it's going to be good. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be good. And we're not going to be, it's going to look good. The scenes are going to be done crisp. It's going on Netflix, y'all. I'm telling you, when I get finished editing and stuff, because I do that. When I get finished editing and all that stuff like that, that movie is going to be so ready for Netflix. I just got to make sure I get the best actors and stuff who are willing to put forth an effort and wait for the money to come. Because we got to sell the movie.
That's true.
That's the whole thing. To sell the movie, and then I can pay, the actresses and stuff accordingly, And I'm going to, we're going to write up a contract and all that stuff for everybody to make sure that when I do that, I'm going to be getting this, and this is what you're going to get. Now, don't get crazy. And don't get crazy. You're going to get paid market value for your performances, but I'm going to get rich. I'm just going to tell you. I'm gonna get rich because Netflix is going to pay me accordingly because they're going to want that movie, then they're going to want part 2. I promise you they're going to want part 2. I got a lot more. I got a lot of stuff I left out the first book. But I can see the movie going on. I got to start finding my actresses and my actress now because I only dated men that look like models. That's the hardest part. That's going to be the hardest part. I only dated men that look like models, and they were all pretty much 6 feet. Except one. Only one didn't look like a model. And no. I take it back. 2 One was not 6 feet, but he was cute. The other one didn't look like a model and was not 6 feet. And what attracted me to him was he was funny as crap. He was grouchy. He was mean. And that made him even more funny. You know what I'm saying? And he just thought he was so fine. And I think that is what used to get me because I'm like, this is ugly.
So I'm going to throw in a plug on that. If you
What?
come to the event, my event, and you listen to the book reading, if you think that you can play that part or a character in there that you hear her read about that you think that you can handle that part,
We'll take your information, and when we're ready, you can try out for it. You can try out for that. Don't come trying to play me, and you're not pretty. I mean, everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. But when you play me, you have to have them. You have to be attractive, because you. I know people look at me and say, "How did she get on that? How did that happen?" You know what I'm saying? Don't let the thick shape fool you, baby. I was fly. So let me put it that way.
You got to wear a uniform for the movie and stuff like that.
No, that's probably going to be changed. That we're not going to.
Oh, you're not going to?
Yeah, my book is not written in military. If you remember how I wrote it, it's not written in military. It's written as like a business attire. Like I was going from job to job.
Okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you don't have to be in the military. You won't do that. But this is the thing. Let me not say pretty. Let me say attractive, fly. You got to be fly. You got to be fly. Because you don't, no, not really, because what I think is attractive might not be attractive, or, vice versa. But if you fly, if you got that package, you still probably can play me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, y'all, I was so conceited. I was so conceited. It was like, it didn't matter what room I walked into. I thought I could have anybody I wanted in that room. That's how conceited I was. My mind was gone. It was gone because I was just arrogant. And when I walked in a room, I'm like, everybody looking at me. That's how I thought. Everybody want me. I don't care how you look. They want me. You could have been a beautiful fashion model or Miss America, as far as I'm concerned. They wanted me, though. That has to be your demeanor. If you're going to play me, not your real demeanor, but your character, and when you get in character, you got to be able to play that thing. You got to be able to play it, okay? Because I was cold. And back then, I could stop doing nice stuff for people because I was cold. But now I can't. But you got to be able to play that role where you was cold and you would, see a person's boyfriend on the other side of the room and you making a date with him already. And he with his girl. That was me. But like, I ain't care nothing about her. I looked right on past her and looked at him. That little smile. Next thing you know, he's slipping me his phone number.
You said it and I thought it, napkin with the number on it.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was slipping it to me. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I'm going out on a date. I'm laughing now. But it was crazy because somebody would have told my tail up over their man, tried to anyway, because I could fight. I could fight for real though. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, they would have told me up over their man. You know what I'm saying? Because of what I did and how I did it. But I can't wait. We're gonna tell y'all when we go into production of the movie. We're gonna tell y'all when we're looking for our actors. We're gonna tell you where to come and audition for the role and everything. Okay, and we're going to have you sign a little contract. We're going to sign an agreement. Let me put it that way. We're going to sign an agreement that, when we get picked up, when the movie gets sold, because that's what I'm going after, selling the movie. When the movie gets sold, but not the rights, just the use of the movie, that you would get paid quarterly when the movie gets sold. Because I would never sign my rights over, but I will sign that movie over, let them the use of the movie, and then we'll do another movie, and you will get to play me all over again. Well, maybe not, because I'm going to have a thicker me. So somewhere in there you might have a cameo. But, you know.
Unless you're doing short stories. You know what I'm saying? Like a little
yeah,
series.
it depends on how I do the second movie. But the first movie is going to definitely be the way it happened back then, you know. Yeah. Y'all going to love it. But come to the book reading first.
Yes.
And then see if you can play me. And see who you can play in the movie. You might want to play my best. Well, she wasn't really my best friend, but she was my good friend and one that's slept with my man. But I got some good back on her too. It's crazy.
I don't like girl code breaking. I don't play that.
It was crazy because people was telling me that she was doing. First, they warned me that that's what she does, and then somebody was telling me that she had done that to me, you know, and.
But you didn't want to believe because you figured y'all was
well
homies or whatever, right?
I thought about it. I'm like,
Well, how did you find out?
Because the way that what solidified it to be true was after the guy had left. I went to her house, and his stuff was in her house because he used to do a lot of weightlifting. And I was like, whose stuff is that? I mean, we knew who it was because he took all that stuff. And she told me, and I was like, oh, am I? You know, and she was like, yeah. I said, oh, okay. But that was the same day that her man came.
I remember that in the book. Don't hey, you gotta come to the book reading. Okay, I remember that part. Okay. Come to the book reading and you'll find out the answer to that.
That was
that get
the
back.
same day.
Okay.
When I found out.
I got you.
That was the same. Because I had been hearing it. Yeah. So I had already took my revenge.
Oh, gosh.
And so when I actually went to her house to meet her man.
Oh, gosh.
That stuff was there and it solidified it. And that was the day he was coming in to see her.
Yes.
And I had already seen
y'all
him.
gotta come. I'm telling you, I remember that part. Oh gosh.
So don't play with the queen, baby.
Oh gosh. I remember that.
Don't play with the queen.
That's one of them. I know you kissing him. I know what you're doing. You know, you get it. But
it was simple. I knew what she had been doing, but I had no proof. But I had too many people telling me what she was doing, so I had to go ahead on and strike when I could, and I did strike.
Yes, you did.
And then it was solidified that what them people had been telling me was real, and so I was good. I was really good.
Come to the book reading, you'll find out what she did. You'll find out what the get back was. You will find out what the get back was. Baby. Oh, gosh.
God, I was terrible, y'all, but I thank God for deliverance. I do. I thank Him for deliverance because the way I was living, it was just
I remember that. Oh, gosh.
Terrible. You want to go read the book again?
Because that part was... Oh, because I can picture it. I can picture it. Like, I know what you did.
But she never knew what I did until she read the book or hear about it because she hadn't bought the book yet. I know because I kept all book sales with me so the children won't get it. So she haven't bought a book yet. But when she get a book, she'll know what I did.
Oh, gosh. And hopefully you will too.
Yeah.
September 25th, 6 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8. Food.